Stampers, it's Gigi with StampFUNatics. Welcome to sketch number 3. Today our sketch is looking like this, and I'm going to have a PDF for you, and you can follow it with these measurements. Today I did follow those measurements, just changed it up a little bit. This is my card, and instead of like here where it said, oh, put a piece of some ribbon or coordinating cardstock, I did do the cardstock. But as you can see with the bow, I decided to bring my fruit up instead. So that's what I did different. But the rest of it, I pretty much followed the sketch. So try it out and let me see some of the things that you're making. Okay, so here we're going to get started with, we have a piece of white cardstock that's 8.5 by 5.5, and I scored it at 4 1/4. So that's our standard card. We're going to have a piece of Pear Pizzazz that's 2 1/4 by 5 1/4, and a piece of Fruit Stand Designer Series paper that's 2 by 5. I went ahead and attached it already with snail. And this fruit stand I really love, especially this summer. It is so hot, and just the thought of cold fresh fruit, it just makes me feel good. And these are nice and bright and it makes me feel happy, so we're going to be using this today for our card. Then we also need a piece of Pear Pizzazz. And this one is 3 1/2 by 3 1/2 with a Whisper White piece that's just 1/4 less, 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. We're going to need a little piece of scrap for our strawberry that we're going to be making over here. And then we needed just a little strip of this Pear Pizzazz. This is only 1/4 inch wide and it's 3 1/4 inch long, and that's the piece that we said would go across the card there. So let's go ahead and get started. Like I said, I've already put this together with snail. So I'm just going to take my card base, use a little more snail. And I've done this before, as you can see. I took it off a card, so I'm just putting it back on. I had my card base, I guess, cut wrong. It just didn't look right. And so I wanted to do it again for you. So let's just measure that. I'm trying to kind of get my corners about the same distance. When I know I have it straight, I'm just going to put it down. Now we can put that aside. And we can start on our little piece of Whisper White. And the stamps that I'm using to make this card today, this is our fresh fruit. And this is the one that we're using the strawberry from. And then I just love this one. It's Thankful Thoughts, and it has so many beautiful sayings in there. So today, this one caught my eye, and it says, if you could see my face, you'd see the smile you put on it. And this, I think, is a great card, along with the great feeling with the fruit. I just really liked it, so that's what we're going to be using. Our inks today are Pear Pizzazz and Watermelon Wonder. So we're going to use the Watermelon Wonder right now for our saying. Ink that up a little. And let me just wipe this. I got a little on the edge. When you get some on the edge like this, you can just take a little wipe or a paper towel and just get it off, because I don't want any smears. All right. And I'm going to kind of put this to the maybe top right part of my card like I did over here, just so I have room for the strawberry and the little trim around the bottom. So I'm just going to put it right about there. Yep. So I'm going to put it right about there. Okay. And then I'm going to take my silicone sheet, because I want to add that little strip. And my snail is a little bigger than my strip, so I'm just going to kind of run it and just make sure there's nothing on the edges. And go ahead and take my piece. I'm just going to put it about there. And then we're going to go ahead and attach that to our Pear Pizzazz piece. And as you can see, I had already stamped, but I stamped upside down. This is not a good day. But that's what happens when you're stamping. It's just totally normal. Okay, so let's get about there. And then on this part, we're just going to pop it up with some dimensionals. So I'm going to take a few. And get that on, maybe one more in the middle, just so it doesn't sink in. I'm going to move it over to this edge, so I have about the same amount of white showing on this edge. Just kind of balance the card. And now we're going to go ahead and start stamping our strawberry. So I'm going to need some more Watermelon Wonder. And we're just going to press down, let the ink release and pick up. And that's okay, because that is this stamp set. It's meant to do that. And I'm going to take my Pear Pizzazz. And I have the top of my strawberry I'm going to be using. And I'm just going to put it right over the strawberry. And then this is the part where you're going to have to fussy cut. So I saved some time, and I already had a strawberry cut out, so we don't have to watch me fussy cut. It's just cutting it out with scissors. And so we're going to take this and add it to our card with a dimensional. Get another one, just stick one right in the middle there. And like instead of the bow, that's going to be my little strawberry. And there you have it. And that's it for sketch 3. If you'd like to see all the dimensions and everything that I used for this project, you can go ahead and go on StampFUNatics.com and you can see all the things. And I hope I encouraged you to make one, and please make some comments and let me know what you think of my design, and let me see some of yours. Thanks and have a good day.